You ready?
Yep.
You sure?
We're good. Ooh.
That's my best friend, Darren.
That right there in the red, that's my best friend, Bobby.
This is Lil Peach.
Yeah, it is.
And this is the Hola Bud Podcast.
And like always, we're brought to you by
The Dream Green Cannabis Club.
Thank you, Wes.
Shout out player.
You're welcome.
Lil Peach.
It's going to be a good one today. I feel it.
Yeah.
Ooh, that intro is funky though, ain't it?
That was pretty fire, actually. I like that intro.
I'm gonna keep
It was
doing
catchy.
and I feel good doing it.
Yeah, you do, Wes.
I always got to do the West right at the
Throw
beginning.
him in there.
Feel good doing
Yeah.
it.
I know that intro's a little loud in our headphones, but I think it sounds right
Yeah.
for the viewers out there, hopefully.
Look at your friend today.
Hissy in the building, on the table.
Wasting no time getting in on the shot.
She probably wants a little bit of my Northeast,
You know, she probably would enjoy that just as much as you.
the unofficial drink sponsor of the Hola Bud Podcast.
Yes, it is. Northeast. If you want a good beer, that's the only one you should drink.
One day they will be the official sponsor, I promise.
I feel you. I feel you on that.
Lil Peach in the building. What's cracking, player?
Not too much. Not too much. Glad to be here. Appreciate the invite from both of you. Definitely.
So, Peach here actually works with Darren, right? We met him a long, long time ago. He came in, like most people we meet through the phone store, comes in as a customer.
Yes.
That's back when I used to work there.
Yeah, bro. That
Yeah.
was long, long time ago.
Peach, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, actually, Darren, as you kind of said, through Verizon. I would say about 9 years ago.
Bobby was there too.
You were?
He was.
I was
It was
there.
him, me, and Luke.
Okay.
The three of us.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. Was Dale in there?
Nope. No, it was just us three closing
Okay.
down.
Gotcha. Well, about 8-9 years ago, just kind of went in, needed a new phone at the time. Didn't really know too much about plans, didn't know about pricing, just kind of went in as my own. Promoted my music at the time to my rep. And then he actually, at the time, played my music over like that overhead speaker.
Yeah.
Which I thought kind of was badass, not gonna lie. And then from there, wrapping things up, I invited him over to my first show. First show was like a couple weekends later or something like that. It was over at the Keller Bar in St. Cloud there.
Great
where
place.
I hope to
Shouts out
perform
Keller
soon.
Bar.
I hope to be back
A lot
soon.
of fun at that spot.
And he actually came out. It was him and another buddy. And
Luke made it. Bobby couldn't
Just
that
them.
day.
None of my friends, nobody. But it meant a lot. And then here, 8 years later, needed another phone. And then needed another job at the time. And then I got hired. So,
And then now he works with me.
Almost 2 years later.
By the grace of everybody. He made it past
took a little
probation
bit.
time.
It was a little hurdle. It was a little
He
hurdle.
did it
I will
though.
say this.
He did
was.
it, and you've been a great asset to the
Yeah.
team, man. No matter what everybody says, they all love you. We all do.
I appreciate
So,
that. I love
for
y'all.
sure.
No, I feel like home, and I feel like I've never actually been able to say that about a job. I've always went home after my work day and always, texting my mom or calling her, telling her how much I hate it, this, that, and the other, and then working paycheck to paycheck, and then it just becomes a cycle over the years after high school, and then finally getting this, it really started feeling like home. So
Nice.
that's really cool.
And sales, do you have previous sales experience before selling cell phones?
No, I do not.
What
But-
about street sales? Do you have any of those?
Yeah, we already got caught for that. So, I already did my time for that. So, I guess we could say, yes, I have sales.
But as far as
experience
like corporate in a
No,
retail
not
store
corporate,
sales, no.
I come from a lot of warehouse jobs.
Okay.
A lot of like plastic warehouses, or like making plastics. And then I did a year of working outside, working as like the guy putting paint and flags on the ground. I was that guy for a while, so that was an experience that I wasn't really knowledgeable when it came to like electrician or gas. Like I never knew the underground very much, so learning that took a while. And then once finally got done with training and then got hired on there, getting onto the field every day, driving my own work vehicle, it really felt different, like solo, not having someone over your shoulder. So it was a different experience.
That's nice. Yeah.
But it wasn't me. It wasn't it. The
Gotcha.
niche.
So basically, you're saying it wasn't free, so it wasn't you.
If it's free, it's me.
I say this at work. If it's free, it's for me.
Yeah.
Peach says, if it's free, it's me. So he's just giving it away.
He's
Just
giving
throwing it
away.
back
He's
to anyone who wants it. I tease him about it every
time. It feels like it. No, you know what they say: the best things in life are free.
That's it.
Yeah.
They do. They do. Hey, I got something interesting. Do you remember way back when we first started this thing and I was talking about a peanut butter spaghetti sandwich?
Oh no.
I do remember. It's seared into my brain.
Bro.
This idea of it. It's disgusting.
Peanut butter bread.
He's about to do it live on camera to show you guys
Spaghetti
that
sandwich,
he
right,
does
spaghetti.
eat this. He's not
It's
lying.
so good.
I'm stressed.
No, you all are going to eat this too.
No.
I'm not eating this.
Bobby.
I'm not doing it.
Look here, guys. We need you to try the sandwich in the comments, which are probably in this area somewhere right in here.
Somewhere along the
Need you to put that in there. Try the sandwich, and if we can get 20 of them, 20 comments to say try the sandwich. Can you commit to trying it if we get 20 that aren't me on different IPs?
Yeah, we already know you got 10 different Gmails.
20 comments on this video, this particular video,
Yeah.
and I will try it.
Okay. Because I have
20,
been
he said?
trying,
20.
I
That's a
have been
very low
trying to get
number.
him to do
That's,
I can't count. Can I count?
and he won't do it.
I guess technically you can. I did not stipulate that.
Cool.
Peach, do
They
you
can't
want
be
the first
Darren.
bite?
No.
Oh,
No.
Darren doesn't count.
Respectfully.
He's doing it, ladies
Oh,
and gentlemen.
no.
Peanut butter
I don't know if I can, man.
and spaghetti sandwich.
It's so good.
With
Do
hate.
that.
This
You're going to do that.
chef's kiss.
There you go.
That's awesome. No, I'm
Bro,
good.
you said you were going to try it.
Maybe in a bit, but after seeing it put together, it's, I don't know,
How,
man.
how else would you expect it to be made?
You're right. Over here thinking the gold platter and everything.
That's funny. Do you eat any weird, abnormal things, Peach?
Man, I wouldn't say weird. I mean, okay, I would say I get made fun of every year around this holiday. My eggnog. I love my eggnog. I don't mix it with anything. I just drink it straight. And people, for some reason, they don't like it. But it's like, if it ain't for them, it ain't for them. More for me.
It's for me,
More
bro.
for me. I'll just buy out Walmart.
So here's a story about eggnog and how fat I am and used to be. I would go to McDonald's,
Oh, their eggnog shakes.
get
they
an
used to
eggnog
have.
shake, drive one block to Culver's, buy an eggnog malt.
Oh, my
Oh,
goodness.
no.
That's what I used to do, bro.
You double nog?
2 nogs,
Double
bro.
done? I've never heard
That,
of that
that,
before.
that, I was
a
nogged.
good one.
I was so messed up, bro.
Getting
But
nogged out.
it was
Nogging out. You just see him nogging.
it was so good though, bro. Because the malt
a
and the
noggin,
shake,
it's all
they're
the
different
same.
flavor.
All
They're
right.
different.
I would imagine.
So it was good.
And you just did your own little daily taste test.
Dude, I had to see if they were still keeping it real.
Keeping it out of their business. Do they still do the malts over there then?
I think they did them last year.
Because I don't think McDonald's.
It's
does
probably
their-
seasonal. It's got to be
It's-
seasonal.
It'll come through like in the middle of November if they're gonna run it.
Gotcha.
Right.
Gotcha.
Makes sense.
It was really good though.
No, they do come out with some holiday stuff that's just weird, like their pies. Oh,
Yeah.
can't go wrong with their pies.
I like a good pie. My favorite pie is French silk pie.
Ooh, between French silk and pumpkin, I'd say for me.
Pumpkin's very
What
good.
about you? What about you?
I like strawberry pie, dude.
Really?
I'm
Strawberry
like,
pie's
like
good.
from Perkins. If you
okay.
get their strawberry pie at Perkins, their strawberries are like this big, so
Dang.
they're just massive and really good.
Wow.
Perkins has got some fire.
Even their pumpkin pie,
French silk.
it's really super heavy, so you know it's good.
Yeah, I couple times I've gotten a pumpkin pie from Perkins for Thanksgiving. That's usually the only time I eat pumpkin pies. Thanksgiving
Only-
dinner.
You
Only
take
time.
French silk though over everything.
That's my most favorite pie.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then followed up by the like Reese's peanut butter cup pie.
okay, that sounds actually really good. Now
So
my mouth is watering.
you're
I
not,
eat Perkins a lot. I actually eat Perkins breakfast like 3 to 5 times a week.
I did see
Really?
that
Yeah.
just recently on your post. You
Yeah.
were there.
I
And
ate
I was
there
a
a
little
lot.
envious.
I used to be big on their appetizers when I lived out there. Definitely.
So back before COVID hit, they'd have a deal, $5 all you can eat pancakes
At Perkins.
at Perkins, bro.
Wow.
And
Where was that?
Jackson and his brother Austin, we went to Perkins and they ordered all you can eat panties instead of. And they thought that was the funniest thing ever.
Nice.
They told the waitress,
Only Jack's.
"Can I get the all-you-can-eat panties?" They started laughing so hard. It was so funny. Those two, man, they were just a riot growing up.
That is funny.
I can't eat that many pancakes though. I feel like it probably wouldn't be worth it
No,
No.
for a guy like me.
no pancakes.
me.
Man, and that's when they had like the apricot sauce and the berry sauce.
Oh,
Okay.
And if you mix the two, are you a big fan of mixing stuff or not so much?
not really, not usually. I don't mix a lot of stuff.
Peanut butter and spaghetti, you a fan of mixing?
That sounds disgusting.
We're going to get him. We're going to get him. Guys.
I don't
Come
even
on.
like root beer floats. You want me to
Oh,
eat
that's
peanut
right,
butter
you
and
did.
jelly or
Yeah,
peanut butter
dude, he
and
doesn't like root beer
spaghetti?
floats.
Can you change seats?
I don't.
I'm just kidding.
I don't know. I don't like mixing things.
It's all right.
Man.
So, Peach, tell us a little bit, man, about what drove you to become an aspiring rapper, wanting to do it, wanting to tell your stories to people and making them feel the pain you've been through. Tell me a little bit about that.
Good question there, actually. Where from the beginning, I guess, honestly, high school, kind of not knowing what to do after high school. I was very in between being a mechanic, going out to, I think, what was it, UTI, and going out there. But then for some reason, I had that gut feeling telling me, why don't you just try this? No college, see where your SoundCloud kind of gets you. I know that kind of sounds corny and all, but at the time, that's
all
just
right.
where my mind was. Like, any moment that I had, I was writing music. If it was at my job, if I was in class, I had a notebook on me, and I always was writing, no matter where. There was times where it kind of bit me, but it led me places like here. I got to invite you, to my first show. My first show I got to announce on the St. Cloud University, so that was an experience.
On KVSC?
On KVSC, yep. I even have a sticker right next to my bed, right on my nightstand till this day, and I look at it all the time, and it inspires me.
Shout out to KVSC.
Nope, for real. And then that's what kind of led me to the Keller Bar. From there, everything just kind of skyrocketed. I just kind of went from SoundCloud to putting things on actual like social media, like Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon, you name it. And then from there, I was locked in, dialed. I knew at that point I didn't need a college. I didn't need anything, and I still feel like that some days. But what really drives me, I think, I guess to answer your question, what really kind of got me was just being around music always as a kid, just always listening to music, really. Yeah.
Now, you said you were always around music as a kid. Like, were there people in your family that were musicians or artists or just
No.
really into music? Or?
Just, I guess it's the couple times I did share memories with my dad. I was around music. No one instrumental. No one played instruments. No one really did any of that. It's just always where I was at, we were listening to music. And that was just the thing. Like, and then I got into like burning CDs. Like I went from burning CDs to the FM recorders to everything you can think of that was music at the time that wasn't Bluetooth compatible. Like before Bluetooth was a thing. Like that was the thing for us. Like music was that. Like how to get this one next song for free, or you know, and how can I max this library out and walk away with it and listen to it, That was the thing, I felt like. So I don't know.
Right on. That's cool, man. So when did you start writing music, and then when did you start actually recording music? Because I would imagine there's probably a gap.
Oh, that's actually a really good question. 10th grade, I'd say. No, 10th grade, you can actually look into it on my Facebook till this day. I used to do covers first. So that's originally what got me into writing my music. I used to do covers for a couple songs, and then I post them on Facebook. And then at the time, like Facebook for us was just like, you'd go on there, you post a video of us just doing just random funny stuff. And then, leading back into that, posting covers, and then that got me into writing the music. I wasn't really into poetry, didn't really know anything about poems, didn't know anything about how melodies were or just choruses were. I just literally took a pencil and I just put it to the paper, and that's just how I felt at the time. And still do, actually.
Right.
Still do. That's literally how it is. Notes more so on my phone, but I'll still pick up a notebook like the good old days.
Right on.
Yeah.
So what age were you when you started recording music?
Recording, I'd say it would be about senior year. Senior year.
Yeah.
Yep. And then after that, graduated. And then really just kind of got my first apartment and then recorded just more so.
Was
by
it
myself.
a studio apartment?
Yeah, I got a studio apartment. How'd you know? Yeah, how'd you know? That's funny. My first apartment was a studio apartment. And for people that know me, that really know me, there's a lot of things that happened at that studio apartment.
Yeah.
Those were the real memories. Those are, where I got in trouble. That's where we all would group up after school, not after school, after high school graduation and stuff. But that was where it was, Annandale.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Right on.
That's where you went to
Camelot.
school, Annandale?
No, I went to Buffalo, but my first apartment was Annandale.
Oh,
Yep.
gotcha. Okay.
Really cheap, really inexpensive, still to this day. I'm gonna gatekeep too. I'm not telling anyone my spot. I'm not telling it. It's my plan B, just in case.
There you go.
But yeah, that was where everything held.
So you said you did your first show at the Keller Bar.
My first show was the Loon, but I didn't really get much of a show, so I don't really count it as a show.
Okay.
But my first actual live show where no one had to pay for anything was the Keller Bar. I'd
Nice.
say.
Okay.
Yep. The
Both
Loon, I
of
think,
those
is
are
right
great
down
spots.
right down the street from that.
Yeah, a few blocks down.
Few blocks? Okay.
Yep. Big fan. I've done a lot of shows at both of those places.
Really?
Yeah.
Bobby was a big musician, dude. I don't know if I told you or if
No.
You, oh yeah. He
Like
let him know.
instruments or rap?
No, I wasn't.
Singing?
I didn't. I rapped. Yeah, and I had a small record label, a little music group called the Manifesting Miracles Music Group.
Really?
Yeah, we used to perform at the Pickle Loon all the time, and Keller, and lots of places in the
So
cities.
you might know a
and-
lot of people I know from
Probably.
that used to be out in the Keller, like
Name some
old
names.
He goes by Kick to Flip.
Yeah, he was part of the Manifesting Miracles Music Group.
Really?
Yeah, he was part of my group.
That's who got me originally on stage.
Okay,
That's
gotcha.
who got me in the doors. Shout out to him.
Yeah, massive
Kyle's
shout out
his
there.
name, but he goes by Kick to Flip.
Kyle Matuska. That's the homie for real.
Thanks, Kyle.
You know, L
Dragon,
Dub,
L-Dub,
Hagen the
L-Dub.
Dragon.
Oh my gosh,
So
L-Dub is a very good guy.
my
Really
group,
cool person.
3MG, the Manifesting Miracles Music Group, it was Hagen the Dragon, Sean Hagen.
the Dragon.
It was Kyle Matuska, Kick the Flip.
I still talk to Sean every once in a while when I go over to Kyle's house.
Right. And King Fuji. You know King Fuji,
King
the
Fuji, he
reggae
was the
singer?
more reggae guy.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was the four of us. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, for a long time. Yeah.
That's a small world.
Look at
Well,
this, bro.
not a
This
long
is a
time,
small
This
world.
is ain't it insane, bro?
but I mean,
That
it's a
is
pretty
crazy.
small
It gets
community around
smaller
here,
by the
especially
day.
when we're talking about the local hip hop scene. I mean, there's not a ton of people around here
No,
involved
but-
in it.
No,
But
it's
who
still
would
like
have thought
actually
we'd have a
underrated.
guest here that knew?
Actually outperforming, and doing shows and stuff.
Right.
Not a lot of people are doing that. There's people that rap, but
Yep.
that's a whole different thing.
Yep, whole different thing.
Who else you know up there? You know L Dub?
I know L-Dub. He's kind of newer, but he was someone that I'd say I look up to, and I still look over all his work, and I see where he's going and heading till this day. He goes by Lil Bimmy.
Oh, Lil Bimmy. I've
Lil
heard of
Bimmy.
Lil Bimmy.
He's
I'm
really
familiar.
good. His
Yeah.
work is very, very good. He's a good person, good-hearted.
I think I might have even seen him live one time.
No, you got to.
I
for
think
sure.
I have. I
I'd
think at the
say
Keller.
Out of all the people I went out and did a live show or even went and witnessed a live show for, he is one of the people that actually puts a performance out. He doesn't just go on stage like, for instance, for an example, my first show, I didn't know nothing. Like, I just rapped it out. I even fumbled, and I had to look back at the DJ and tell him, rewind that. I need
Oh,
to
so
redo
you fumbled
that.
your lines?
I fumbled my lines on my first show. It was embarrassing. But Lil Bimmy, he puts a performance out. He actually will go out, walk out with you, rap with you. Like, he's cool.
Nice.
That's
He's a
cool.
good guy.
Yeah.
My very first show ever was at Gastov's in Minneapolis. You know, the German restaurant that they do music in the basement. Yeah, so my first show was there with the dude that was recording my music for me, Sancho the Kid. He hooked up the show for me, and when I got up there, I accidentally stepped on the mic cord. And it pulled it out of my hand, so I literally dropped the microphone.
You know what I mean? It's just the little things that happen.
It was horrible. That was the first experience ever, and I've never dropped the microphone after that. Never once.
That's good.
It was a learning experience. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's for sure. Especially mine. After my performances, I never screwed up. It was just continue. I would always before my performances, obviously practice, do my thing. I did some stage acting in high school, which also kind of gave me the better experience. At the time of high school, it wasn't my thing, but it really it sets you up for that future. It really does. It's those little things that help you out.
Being on stage, being in front of a crowd, that's most people's number one fear.
It is.
You know,
it
like
really is.
They get terrified.
And it still
they
is
seize
for
up.
me. If I go out today or tomorrow, whatever, next week, and I did a show, guarantee there's gonna be stage fright. But it's gonna pass within 2 minutes. You know,
Exactly.
After,
You're nervous
versus,
at first.
versus the first time. You know.
Yeah, no matter how many shows I did, I always did get a little bit nervous before, and then once you're on stage, it's gone.
It's gone.
You know, you're
especially when you're comfortable and you feel at home in rhythm, on beat, everything.
Yeah,
it just flows.
You know, you've
flows.
practiced. You know, you got some experience. You know, everything's gonna be good. You got some people there that support you.
Yep.
all that shit goes
The people
away.
around you really are the key too.
Right.
So
Yeah.
cool for pointing that out.
We actually did a bunch of cool shows in Monticello. We did a show one time with Lil Flip. We did a show one time with Bone Crusher. You remember that dude? I ain't never scared. I ain't never scared.
Oh, you never heard Bone Crusher?
Oh, that's old school shit.
Yeah,
he was
that's
there.
the Never Scared song was.
We
really
did a
sweet.
show one time at the bowling alley in Monticello. It was supposed to be at the station,
way.
if you remember the station, but it was right. The station ended up closing down right before the show, but we did it at the bowling alley with the Yin Yang Twins.
Okay.
Grammy Award nominated Yin
Right.
Yang Twins. This was after they were famous.
That's crazy.
Right? They were very angry to be at the bowling alley.
I would be too at their rate.
But it was cool. It was fun, and it was funny because a lot of people after a lot of people that didn't come to the show, they were like, "Dude, we didn't think you were serious. Like, we didn't think there was any way that the Yin Yang Twins were actually coming here. So we weren't going to buy tickets." And I was like, "Why would you think I'm lying, bro? You've seen all these other shows we've been doing. Why would we lie?" But I didn't set that up. The homie DJ Button set that up somehow. He's got a bunch of connections. Shout outs to DJ Button. He put us on big time because I used to host an open mic at Beef O'Brady's, and then I used to host
Beef O'Brady's.
Yep, and then co-hosted, I should say.
Open mic, you said?
Open mic at Beef O'Brady's, and then we used to host an open mic at Lily's in Big Lake. And every show we did at those shows, Button always let us use his equipment. Even if he wasn't there, he's like, "Dude, just fucking take it.
Nice.
Just go do your shit."
Bro, that's solid.
Yeah. He hooked
Not
it
a lot
up
of
big
people
time.
do that.
Yeah.
Especially these days. People are very stingy when
Right.
it comes to that. Well, I mean, not stingy, I wouldn't say that, but people are definitely a lot different when it comes to equipment nowadays.
I mean, it's tough. Like, that's expensive. That's a lot of money.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know,
for
but-
sure. Especially at the time, at the time when they're not, probably making very much and that's their only income.
But he did it for the culture, man. He was just trying to help us build
That's
a scene.
cool.
That
That's
was
really cool.
That was my main focus. Is I was trying to build places that other people could then perform. I was trying to do that open mic, and I was inviting so many people, and not a bunch of people would show up. I'm like, dude, there's a spot right here. If you want to do music, come do music.
I've never been, but I've always wanted to.
Yeah. It's no longer Lily's anymore. It's the Third Rail.
Oh,
It was
okay.
Lily's a long time ago. But I had a lot of fun back then. And we actually did this big music festival. It was a 2-day music festival. There was 40 local hip hop groups, but then also Ritz was there. Twista was there. Prof was there. Devin the Dude
Prof's from Minnesota, right?
was there. Prof is from Minnesota. I'm trying to think. There was another big headliner too, but that was pretty cool to perform at the same festival as Twista. Oh, Mystical. Mystical's the one I was forgetting
cool.
before he
That's
went to
gotta be
prison.
cool.
Yeah. The Mystical, Twista, Devin the Dude, Prof, Ritz, and then a bunch of
that
other
had been a
great.
cool lineup.
It was so fun. Then, like, yeah.
That would have been cool.
I miss performing a lot. I haven't made any music in a long time, and I haven't performed any music in a long time, but I do miss it. It was a lot of fun.
Would you think you would ever start again or make music ever again? You see yourself doing that?
I've been kind of thinking about it lately, like just wanting to make music just for the fun of it, like not necessarily try to take it super seriously. Or
Can we get a
anything, but just to
collab
do
maybe
it.
going on here?
That would be cool. We could do that.
That would be
We
really
could
cool.
put together a little track.
That would be sick.
That would be cool.
I think then we can reward the fans for listening to us and
Right.
let them know the talent that you guys really are.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be really cool.
So you said you got music on a bunch of different places on the internet, of course, but
Yep.
SoundCloud is probably where you have most of your music.
SoundCloud is where I based out of. I don't post anything now on there. I mean, ever since I started getting my stuff onto things, I haven't really looked back and wanted to. I don't have to record off my phone anymore. I don't have to like have a wire hanging out recording off of that. Like I don't have to do that. So ever since I was able to put my stuff out there, haven't really been on SoundCloud. Every once in a while I'll go there to listen to my old music because I got thousands of songs on there. But I
So
don't know.
you have new music.
I have more new music out there on the professional
on
stuff.
Apple Music,
Yeah.
on
Yep.
on Spotify.
Yep. I'd say
Gotcha.
more out there
I saw-
versus SoundCloud.
There, it didn't look like there was a lot of stuff on your YouTube.
No, actually, funny you ask that or say that. About a year ago, year and a month, I did my first YouTube video. I did a lot of things, I'd say, in the past, like the OG way. Kind of like I was saying with the mic, with the phone. I did everything before a lot of people were doing things. And then I didn't really get myself out there. I didn't really put myself out there. I never was a person to go on camera. I thought about it, but never really put myself there in that position or never even got the opportunity. So then finally, when I got the opportunity, I picked a spot out in Monticello, actually, Lake Maria,
Yeah.
right over on that trail. And me and my buddy just shot for 2 hours, and I loved the results. I want to do another video soon. There's just a lot of things I'm kind of dealing with on the back end with just like financial and just kind of living at the moment. So I'm just kind of getting myself back out there music wise. Like I even just need to get in the studio just to kind of just vent and just let things out because it's been a year.
Right.
But more music videos will be coming soon. I will say that. And I will never be taking a break ever again when it comes to music, ever.
Do you have any music right now that's not released but ready to go?
I would say yes, but I don't own any beats at the moment, so I wouldn't say I could just obviously play them. I have everything written. I do this weird thing with music, and
So it's written but not recorded?
it's not recorded.
Gotcha.
It's the beat ain't bought, nothing. I do this weird thing when I like a beat and I start writing to it and I get really deep into it. I don't buy it yet until I know I'm finished, because sometimes I'll a lot of artists, they will go back, write something else, or they'll have like a writer's block, and a writer's block is actually something huge that I've ran into a lot of my life. But I'd say
What is that?
a writer's block, when you just don't have anything to write, when you don't have any thoughts going through, you can listen to music just fine. You'll listen to a beat just fine, but you just have nothing, for instance, to say, or like you're just almost at like a pause. Like it's almost, it gets to a point where like depression even comes into it a lot of the times, because it's like it's beating you up. You can't write something that you want to write, or like it'll put you in a position where it's like, wow, do I need something to happen to me for me to write something? Is this how life is? Like,
I need this
do I
experience.
need someone to break my heart again? No, not actually, but like that's just how it feels sometimes.
Right.
So I guess that's what a writer's block is. I guess is a lot of mine and a lot of artists' way of saying so. I'd say.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Absolutely.
you would say the same.
Yeah,
but
I mean, when you want to write stuff, you're trying to write, but it's just not coming, or whatever you're writing, it's just not working. Or,
Yeah,
you know, you'd write stuff and you listen to it back, and then you don't like it. You know,
Yep.
That shit happens.
A lot.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But definitely have stuff ready to record and put out there to answer that. Yep. 100%.
Gotcha. But you don't have equipment to record your stuff. You've always used other people.
I've always used other people. I've always been in between of wanting to learn everything and then trying to learn everything. It kind of not being my thing. And it's not that even I'm lazy, because I have tried. I've done everything. It's just I see myself more comfortable going to a friend's house that I'm comfortable with, recording there, knowing that I know he knows what he's doing, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Especially through how long we've been doing this. It just amazes me how much we've put out there and how much time and things we've learned. Like, it's crazy. No one knows the back end of what we've learned. No one will ever understand or feel that, because we're in a whole different time and generation.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Right on.
Yeah.
What do you like to do for
Give me your
fun
food snacks.
other than make music?
What do I like to do for fun? That's a good question. I've had a dog for the last 5 years, so I've definitely. I knew that was gonna come up.
God.
Does he talk about his dog a lot, Darren? Is that
You bring it up.
why you're
I'll
doing
let
this?
him go.
So-
I'll let him go.
I went over there one night and met his dog. Cash.
Cash
Yeah.
is the dog's name.
Yep.
And he's all on me. Just
He's
right
just
up on
nosy
me.
and very
wants
loving.
to know
Thinks
everything
that,
about
like,
me. And I'm just like,
I don't
dude,
know.
what the fuck? 'Cause I'm not a dog
Now, some
person.
people will say different.
I'm not a dog person. I like Hissy. I like Pandora. Easy to take care of. Dogs are like other kids. I've already raised 4, and raising my 4th. Don't want to do that. But I tell Peach jokingly, like, bro, there's 2 things you can do with that dog. Train him. Oh yeah, what's the other one? Or euthanize him.
Don't kill the dog.
Those are the only 2 things. Those are the only 2
third
things.
one. It's not necessarily an option. It's just more so what I can do with him for an advantage at work.
Oh, yeah, bring him in so you can meet all the 80-year-old ladies you love. Yeah. I got a good boy, he says.
Trying to find me a sugar mama. Looking like, what do you expect?
Girls like dogs. And it shows that you're responsible. You can take care of something.
Oh, for sure. Like,
Kids don't show that, but dogs do.
true.
Don't have kids. Have dogs.
Have dogs. That's so funny.
I'm just playing.
That's funny. That's awesome.
So you got a dog.
What do I else like to
Yeah,
do?
what else do you like to do for fun?
Man, there's a lot of things. I guess we can go into snowboarding a little bit. I broke my neck, 5 years ago.
I was going
Oh,
to bring
shit.
that
I haven't
story up after
snowboarded
this.
in 5 years. I'm ready to touch some powder this year.
That's how you broke your neck with snowboarding?
No, actually, I broke my neck in an accident.
That's what I
It
thought.
was a car accident.
Oh, car accident, broke your neck,
Yeah.
and haven't been able to snowboard.
It's
That
more so the
sucks.
fear.
I
More
bet-
so
yeah.
the fear. It's not that I don't know how to. It's just, will I do it again? What happens if I fall wrong? Or
Right.
like,
Because
there's
you
a
were all
lot of
haloed
things.
up and shit. You were like legit.
I didn't have a halo. I had just a neck brace for 3 months, but that put me in a weird position in my life. I would say it's ruined a lot because of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, dude.
Yeah, that'd be tough, man. So, car accident. How did this car accident happen?
We went out for my birthday to celebrate. 2020. So yeah, 2020. One of those 2 years I can't even remember. Can't even remember what I ate yesterday. Gosh. But we went out for my birthday out in Montrose at the Ugly Bar.
The Ugly Bar.
Just had a couple beers, normal day. A couple of my friends, my girlfriend at the time, my mom. We came out, just kind of just enjoying it. And then I ordered a thing of wings. Like whoever really knows me knows I love my wings. So that was my go-to food at the time. It still is. So I ordered a thing of wings, and then my buddy came over with a shot. Had the shot from there, went black. Everything, my whole night went black. But I supposedly hopped into the car, got in the back seat, no seatbelt on, nothing.
Oh,
My
shit.
friend was driving, my girlfriend in the passenger. I'm just, when you're like hanging out like in the back seat, like on the seats, you can kind of just hang out in the middle.
Yeah.
That's stupidly what I was doing on the way home. And obviously, I don't condone in drinking and driving. No one was drinking and driving. It's just I just hopped in the seat to get back home. Going a little too fast around the corner, it flipped. Rolled the car once. I don't remember anything, honestly. The one point that I do remember was it haunts me, honestly. I was getting pulled out of the car. You have a tissue?
Yeah, sorry, baby.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
No, it's good.
I was getting pulled out of the car, and I just remember my buddy telling me how sorry he was. And then blank, everything black from there. I woke up the next day on my birthday. For some reason, I was able to dial my mom from the hospital. It's the only number I know. And I told her to come pick me up. I need to go celebrate my birthday. Like, I need to get out of here. It's like, what's the word? Like, why am I here? And then I was sedated at the time. Like, I didn't know what was what, who was talking to me. I just knew that I was talking to my mom. I guess I got on the phone with a couple others. My grandma, I don't even remember the others. Got into the car. My mom picked me up that day. It was nice. I don't know how or what the doctors released me. I was sedated still. Don't remember the drive home. Get home to my friends welcoming me, which was really nice. We just kind of just laid back and got a little high, obviously. Just celebrated, and then I woke up the next day and realized, like, I'm fully sober. I'm awake. Like, what is going on? And then my girlfriend at the time told me, "Don't move. You're in a cast." And I'm like, "What? What happened?" Then she told me the whole story. So then 3 months of wearing a neck brace, couldn't do anything, couldn't lift anything, just chilling at home. And then when I got back to work after 3 months, I thought I was Superman. That's what kind of got me. I had no PT, no medication. I just went all out. 3 months, take the neck brace off, let's go.
What were you doing for work?
At the time, Bernatello's, I was making pizzas.
Okay.
But I wasn't making the pizzas. I was in the back putting them in the boxes.
Right.
So that was cool. So getting into work, thinking I could lift, thinking I could bend over, thinking I could do whatever Superman probably could think, Didn't work out that way. I started calling in sick a lot, and then lost my job because at the time they were doing a points program where if you call in 10 times or whatever it might be, it's a strike, and that's it. So then they weren't able to help me out, lost it, and then I found a new job. I went out and worked another plastic job with my mom. That didn't really last that long, and then I found that job over working with the flags and the paint on the ground. Worked that for a year. Things were still just hitting me differently, and my neck would every once in a while give me pain. And at some point, I just felt like maybe I should have did PT. Maybe I should have did something. Why didn't the doctors tell me anything? Finally, I was like, all right, let's go see a chiropractor. My girlfriend at the time told me, this is what a chiropractor will do for you. I was like, I don't believe in that. Hard-headed right. Me. Finally did it a few times. They adjusted me, and then I came to a realization that it's not working. Something's not working. Like, whatever they fed me into my head that it's gonna work, it didn't. So I started doing my own thing at home. I started working out. That mentally and physically put me in a better position. Nice. And I'd say since that day, haven't had a pain. I mean, every once in a while, I have a little bit on my neck and my shoulder, but it's nowhere near chronic, I'd say. But I will say, from my accident, I never realized how important your neck is and how important your spine is, everything. Yeah. It's insane. And it's not like I meant to go out and do that. The only reason I survived was having that alcohol in my system. Honestly, that's
kept you loose.
What kept me alive. It was either that or being paralyzed.
You didn't tense up
I'm
when
glad
shit
I
was
took
going
that route.
on.
I was so glad I took that route. It's unfortunate that it can do that to a person. And again, I don't condone in any of that kind of like drinking and driving or anything, getting high behind the wheel, none of that. But I will say I am thankful for my friend that he confessed in everything what he did wrong, and I haven't gotten to talk to him since that day, and I think that's the main reason why we haven't talked.
Right.
Which I hope to see him one day. I hope he's doing good. But yeah, that's.
Do you still have his contact?
Oh yeah, I still got his contact. Yep. I know it's a two-way street. You can go down this street. Yeah.
No, bro. You know what,
I think
man?
a lot of it is just ego, maybe, and pride and stuff. It's not. I have anything against him. I love him still to this day, and I love that. That like I said, he said what he did. You know, he didn't have to do that. He could have lied. He could have walked away freely. You know, he didn't. He was already in trouble at the time. He didn't have to add more trouble. So that was big. That was respect for bro for that. Yeah. But I will reach out just because you're giving me that look. You're giving me that look.
I'm just saying, man, if you want to do it and you got the means to do it, you waited a long time. If you feel comfortable enough to do it for you, don't do it for me. I don't know this guy. But if you're feeling comfortable enough for you to be like, hey, man, I forgive you. You manned up. You did more than what I would have thought you'd done. Just let them know how you feel.
Yeah.
Don't miss a chance to tell somebody how you feel. Man,
and I'm kind of learning that a lot
pride
now.
and ego is a bitch, dude.
Especially grudges.
Yeah.
Don't hold a grudge.
There's no reason.
Yeah.
You forgive, but don't forget. Tupac says that back in his song.
Yeah.
Forgive, but don't forget, and keep your head up.
That
is a good one, Tupac.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, for real though.
Yep.
That's
it is.
It's what it is about. There's no reason to harbor hard feelings because in the long of it, it just damages you more, man. Puts more stress on you.
I appreciate that though.
So
I do.
I'm just. We're all different, and
yeah,
I wasn't in that situation, but and hearing you get emotional, talking about when he was apologizing to you, that means to me that he probably has had some hard times dealing with this these last 5 years.
I think
too.
Oh yeah. It's funny. It's not even funny. It's weird that you say that because the other day I was showering and it just dawned on me and I'm like, man, I wonder what he feels, and I wonder, and like, it's not the first time I've thought that. I've thought that over time for sure. But it's definitely, it's one of those things. It could be, hurting him. It could be, something he faces every day that he doesn't want to face. It could be something as easy a text or a call.
Right.
But
call him, man.
Yeah. No, I got you.
Hearing your voice would mean a lot more than
a lot of it
words.
is too. I don't ever talk about it. Like
you don't.
I used to bring up my neck, not as like an excuse, but I would bring up my neck in certain situations that I couldn't do a situation because of my neck. And
yeah.
Same with the snowboarding. Like I just couldn't do. I couldn't face because of a fear or uncomfortable or whatever it might have been. Well, now I'm like, now I feel like Superman. Like I'm ready to go. Like
before you might have been Clark Kent.
Clark Kent.
And now maybe you're feeling like Superman, so maybe you can show that cape a little bit and do the things that you weren't 100% sure of.
Yeah.
You're not going to fail.
No, you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. You haven't been wrong yet.
Wow. Thank you, brother.
I'm just playing. You
See, I thought it was wrong once, but I was wrong.
Exactly.
Just once.
So I know a little bit about your stuff with your father. And
that one I might tear up again for.
That you would let me hear a sneak of one of your songs talking about a lot of that.
Yeah, that was actually the YouTube song, the Silent Absence.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
And
I'll put a link to Silent Absence.
I would love that. I would love for you guys to listen to that. I know it's been a year since I've talked about it, but that song took me a full year and a half to write, and it wasn't a year and a half to write. It was a year and a half of, wow, this emotion just keeps happening. I just got to keep writing. And then here comes 4 minutes. No one puts out a 4-minute song.
Not anymore.
But when I finished that song and I put it out, I meant every word. And I still do to this day. It's not that...
That's my favorite song of yours.
It's not even me coming at anybody specifically, personal. But I will say, part of that was a lot to do with him.
Knowing kind of the backstory, that's my favorite song of yours.
Appreciate that. And I appreciate that.
Because I was privy to, actually, he just played the beat and then he just rapped it for me at the store. So it was pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
That is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you guys watch that video, do us a favor, check the video out, and then put a comment in the bottom, Hola Bud.
Yeah.
Just to let them know that you
this.
came from here, this podcast, to check out his vid.
Yeah.
Let him know we care.
Yeah.
That's very cool, man. I want to help you one way or another, whether I figure out how to use this thing to record me. I mean,
We'll get there. We'll get there, man.
Obviously,
I got some
recording
knowledge.
sound.
You got some knowledge.
But yeah,
I think we got something to share.
I could either record it for you, or I want to find someone else to record for you, because I definitely want to try to help you make music.
Yeah.
You know, because that's what you want to do, and that's what I love to do, is help people do what they want to do.
I appreciate
So
that.
if I
Same with
can-
me. I love helping people.
One way or another, we're going to get some more Little Peach music out there, and then we're going to have it back on the podcast.
You know who
We'll
could become
promote
one of the
it. We
biggest
will-
Little Peach fans?
Who's that?
My mom.
Hi, Judy.
Yeah.
She watching?
Yeah. So
watches.
Peach called me out the other day.
Oh, bro, this was good.
He's-
Yeah. He's like, but I
We're
won't
at
call
work,
her.
and he said something about my mom. I said, "What?" He's like, "I'm gonna call your mom." I'm like, "You ain't gonna call shit." Fucker comes right over to my phone, dials her up.
Nice.
She is so excited to hear from him, dude. It was crazy.
Hell yeah.
It was awesome. It was cool. Judy's cool. She's a
super
really
cool.
cool woman.
One day we're going to have her on the podcast.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
She will be a guest one day.
She told us no, but we're going to change her mind.
Yeah, we
Oh,
will.
she would kill this podcast. She would. Oh my god. Off the park. Judy.
We're not popular enough. Maybe when we get to 200 subscribers,
Then
Oh, that's
Then
what it
maybe
is.
she will.
Yeah,
She's
that-
got
that's a good-
She's got
yeah.
we are
she's
currently
like
at
that.
140 subscribers as of right now.
yes,
I hope we can get to 200 subscribers soon. So if
Yeah,
you have not
definitely.
subscribed yet, please do so.
and if your friends haven't, take their phones and subscribe for them.
Yeah, there you
That
go.
would be- is that illegal?
I don't think so. I mean,
They're already
see
on
why
their
not.
friends' phones anyway. so
Cool.
it's not
Just tell them you have to
really-
look at it real quick.
look at it.
I
Just
tell
look
them I
at
need to
it.
look at it.
Just look at it.
Would you look at it?
What's that dude's name? Ed
Bassmaster.
Bassmaster.
Yeah,
That's
that
it.
dude, he's hilarious. If you haven't seen him, go ahead and look at him too.
Man.
When Darren and I sold cell phones together, we used to tell customers to look at it as much as possible. It was a competition. See who could do it more times throughout the
We
day.
did.
Oh no, you just
So-
said we're Italian.
This is what this phone does. If you look at it here, and then you look at it here.
I'm gonna start pulling that. I got tomorrow off, but I'm gonna
So,
start pulling that.
God, we
now.
used to have so much
Maybe
fun,
that's
dude.
what I'm doing wrong. I'm just kidding.
They're not looking at it enough.
They're just
Yeah.
not looking at it.
Just tell them to look at it, and they'll do it. A lot.
Probably like that.
A lot of
because
times,
this is the way it is.
you do have to tell customers what to do.
Yeah, you do.
Like you just walk them through it. You just hold their hand, and you just this is the next step. And you just do this. You just sign here. You just push that button, and then they just do it.
They-
Yep.
And do you have any questions? No. And then
back
they'll come
and
back a month later with their questions.
Right,
But I offer. So when I tell them to sign, I have a new thing I like to throw in there.
Well, yeah,
What's
what's
that?
that?
So by signing here, it says you understand everything that we did today, and then they put their hand on there. They start signing, and you're going to buy my Amazon cart.
You just got a $200
Some
card ready
people-
to be filled.
It hasn't worked yet, but
Hey, Christmas is coming
It
up.
is coming
It's
up.
bound to
That's
happen.
funny.
It's bound to happen.
but I like to keep it humorous when I'm doing anything.
Gotta keep it
I
real.
don't like to
Yep.
make people feel uncomfortable at any point in any transaction that's being done with me, business or personal. I don't like any uncomfortability with anything I'm doing. I want everyone to feel like I'm part of their family and they're part of mine.
Yeah.
So I love having you on the podcast. I want to know more. Tell us some more about you, man. We got some time.
Man, well, what would you like to know?
Tell me your favorite memory growing up.
Favorite memory growing up.
Yeah. Well, don't tell me.
That's a good question.
Tell the people
Favorite
what.
memory.
Yeah.
Man, if I asked you that, would you know? How about you?
Favorite would be tough, but what's something that pops in your head? What stands out? something significant from your childhood, a vacation you took or an experience you had or a sport you played.
This is going to sound crazy, and I hope there's a lot of people watching this that I grew up with. Biking around town.
Yeah.
BMX biking?
BMXing.
Oh, for sure.
That
was fun.
That was our thing. Like, if we were good at it or bad at it, however you wanted to look at it, that's our thing. That was our thing. If I could do it today, I'd do it. I still every once in a while think or go on Marketplace and kind of look over a bike real quick and think, should I pick one up just to kind of see if I still got it?
Yeah.
Because when I hop on a longboard, no, I don't got it. I'm so tired after 1 mile. Like, I'm like, oh my God, I gotta stop smoking. But
when you're a kid, your bike is freedom.
Friends.
Bro,
Yeah,
100%.
Because we went from walking around town, and once we got a bike, game changer.
Yeah,
Like,
your
game changer.
radius
Like, you
now
were
expands
it. Like,
Oh,
tenfold.
yeah, for
you
sure.
were the one.
Dude, my
say
mom
that.
always picked fucking sweet ass bikes, dude, for me.
Yeah.
I remember she got me this one. It was a blue and it had like a Galaxy paint job on it. It had white wheels, white handlebars, white pegs on the front and back, white fork. I'm like, this
Okay.
fucking thing is so beautiful.
Nice.
Man.
That night, left it at my house, outside, woke up, stolen the next morning.
I've had my
Damn.
bike stolen
Just
too.
that quick.
Man.
Man.
I think a lot of people have had bikes stolen. I've had multiple bikes stolen.
And I'll be damned if my mom didn't get me a fucking bike that next day.
Damn.
My mom thugged that shit out for me and gave me the absolute greatest childhood she could. So
Shout outs to Judy.
my favorite memory is being my mom's son, dude, because she looked out after me. No, even in situations I was wrong.
Right.
Okay, now you
When
got
I was
my
a
mind
kid,
sparking.
when
Got my
I
mind
was wrong,
sparking.
she had my back until the death, until we were alone. And then she let me know I was wrong.
Right.
But she
Kept it real.
man, amazing.
That's cool.
Real. That's real. That's really cool.
That's my favorite memory.
I had a bike stolen one time. I had a GT Vertigo that I got,
I got a GT once. It was so light.
and then it got stolen, and I had we made an insurance claim, so I got a new bike, right, for insurance.
Yeah.
And then the police found my original bike in a pawn shop, so they gave it back to me. So now I have two bikes. So I sold one of them to my cousin.
Nice.
Okay, came up.
Nice.
Yeah, it was a come up.
That's good.
Come ups are huge.
That's always fun. You said you liked being around music when you were younger.
Yeah, you mentioned my dad and music a little bit.
So
give you a little
did you
backside
have
of that.
Did you have like a go-to song that you guys would always jam out to, or
No.
or a genre?
I don't
or-
even have. This is gonna suck to say, and I don't even think I'm gonna actually cry honestly after this because it's just one of those things. Like, I've never actually had that relationship with my dad, so we never had a go-to song. We never anything. But I remember a lot of Nickelback, a lot of Eminem, a lot of Twista, 50 Cent. You name it, like Yellow Wolf, like whatever people were listening to in the early 2000s. That's what we were listening to.
Okay.
Nice.
Very vivid memories. He just wasn't very around. He wasn't really around. Who raised me really was my stepdad. He put me through hell and back, I will say this, but there's things I wouldn't really necessarily agree on that he did, which put me in hell and back, but he is who raised me out to be, I guess, who I am today. My mom was always working different shifts. If it was third shift, first shift, second shift, whatever it was different. So coming home, if it wasn't me raising my siblings, it was my stepdad being there. There was a lot of memories, I'd say, with him that I'd say were good and then bad. I'm actually going to I haven't really told a lot of people this. And I wasn't expecting kind of say this, but I'll be actually moving back in with him eventually soon. Yeah.
That's cool.
That's going to be something different. So,
Hope Cash is on his good behavior.
oh, he will be. He's got a fenced-in yard too. He can't wait. He can't wait.
That'll be good.
But no, I'd say if you were to ask me, I'd say stepdad. If you were to say, like, because you're a mom, I'd say stepdad for me on my end. We're fond, like, memories and stuff.
Yeah.
Core memories.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
What did your parents do for work?
Mom, she she was in between working at a gas station, Holiday, got to rep Holiday, and then a place she's actually working back at now. She got laid off of Rockler.
Okay.
She's working out in Rockler right
What
now.
is that?
I think that's over towards.
What is it?
They make like, I think that's like medical pieces.
Oh,
and stuff.
okay.
Like, not, I think plastic, but I'm not too sure. I haven't really gotten too depth with her. But I know always as a kid, when my stepdad would bring us out to lunch for her break, we would go there. And now she's working there now. Stepdad, he's always worked at a place called Upsher-Smith, which is based out of Plymouth, which is making a bunch of like medications that people take on a daily. He just left that job not long ago, so he's just sitting at home, just hanging out. He's going through a lot right now, between like cancer and stuff. Just life. So I'll be kind of helping him out a little bit here and there. Move in, help him pay rent. You know, of course, I got to pay my deeds. I can't just live there rent free. No way. So it'd be different going back in time. It feels like going back in time.
Getting a little soft restart.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You also asked about music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell me, what is your favorite genre of music?
Genre of music.
What inspires you?
I'd say rap. A lot of my alone time, I like to sing. No one really knows that about me, but I definitely like to do some acapella here and there. You know.
Nice.
Yeah.
Were you in choir as a kid?
I was
Nice.
actually. Not a lot of people know that either. I never played an instrument, but I sure shit was in choir. I was in every, you name it, up until second grade, something like that. Yeah,
You were in choir for 2 years.
No way.
Second grade,
Whatever.
kindergarten, first grade,
Whatever.
and second grade, he's done. Look, man, I thought we were talking to the next boy to man over here, and then we're just
It felt like longer. But I don't know. Choir for sure was it for me.
Nice.
Yeah.
that's awesome, too.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So the first time I ever rapped in front of a group of people, did I tell this story on the podcast already? In choir class?
Nope.
No,
I don't think I did.
You rapped in a choir?
So check this out.
Yellow Submarine?
I had these friends that I had this dude Dante I was hanging out with, and then his cousin Tion had a studio in his garage, and we would go over there and we'd watch him make music, watch him rap and shit, and I found it very inspiring. And then I wrote my first rap, and then I remember I was in the back of the choir class and I was rapping it to my friends, and the choir teacher, Mrs. Renner, comes out. And she sees it, and she's like, "What's going on?" And they were all like, "Oh, he's rapping." And she's like, "Oh, come do it on the microphone." And I was like, "This is not school appropriate. Like, oh, I can't do that." She's like, "No, it don't matter. It doesn't matter what you say. Just come do it." And I did it in front of the whole choir class.
That's
like,
awesome.
A choir class is a
That's
massive
pretty cool.
class.
Yeah.
Right? There's a lot of people in there. And I did it in front of everybody, and they all went crazy. And she never said a word about what I said.
I don't even know what you said, and I'll give
was-
you respect for it.
Dude,
I'm going to give you
it
my...
was crazy because, like,
Gotta give you the flowers.
dude, Eminem was the best rapper on the planet.
And,
you know,
and people can say whatever, and people can still say whatever till this day.
Yeah.
Still is.
so like
Okay, maybe there's a couple others, but
my lyrics were very Eminem-esque. Like
Yep.
the music I made later in life was nothing like that. But
Yep.
like this stuff sounded like straight up Eminem, like some Kim shit.
Was this some
Okay.
Like-
freestyle stuff you were doing at the choir?
I can imagine
Or was
it.
it?
No,
can
it wasn't
imagine.
freestyle. It was written. I wrote it.
Oh.
But yeah, it was wild. The fact that she let me do it and then never said a word. And she just said, "Hey, you did a good job." And she like
Nice.
encourages. She was like, "You should keep
Bro,
it."
that's the kind of teachers we need more of those.
Yeah.
yeah.
It was
no,
awesome.
for real.
So I do have a music question for both of you guys.
What's up?
So I like to listen to the freestyle type stuff, like Sway in the morning, shit like that.
Mhm. 5 Fingers of
I
Death.
say a lot about
And
Sway.
I
How, Sway?
love listening to the people he's got on there. So if you get brought into a studio to knowing you're going to freestyle,
I don't freestyle. I'm not a freestyler.
Yeah.
so
Same
if
here.
you do,
I'm glad you said something.
if you do, and not saying like you, but you guys are in that kind of you do the music and stuff.
Yeah.
If you were, do you think that you already have freestyles ready to go and you're just going to spit it because you don't know what the beat is? Or is it something that you're just going to do on the fly?
This is kind of like a thing
That's a
about
really
freestyling. Is like some people would say a freestyle is supposed to be off the top, not pre-written.
right.
Yep.
Right? That's a true
Right.
freestyle.
Yep.
And then, but these days, yeah, people are rapping written stuff all the time and calling it a freestyle.
All
just
the time, and
because,
people don't know that.
yeah, just because it's not the beat you wrote it to, they're calling it a freestyle. Like that.
Exactly.
I don't know. I kind of have an issue.
So
with
I might
that.
be
Me
getting
too. I have a
okey
huge
doked on the
issue.
freestyle sway.
Yeah, a lot of people are freestyling written shit. I mean,
Yep.
maybe not necessarily as much on Sway. Sometimes, but I think a lot of those people are freestyling.
Like Lyrical Lemonade and
yeah,
there's people who go on there already pre-script everything.
Really?
Yep.
God damn it. Cody Jost was right.
Jost was right. Yes.
Shout
Just
out
you
Cody
watch these?
Jost. You got me.
Oh, Jost.
Now I
Man,
will
gotta have
say
him here.
with Sway's show specifically, doing the 5 Fingers of Death, because they pick 5 random beats. You don't know what's coming.
Yeah.
And you have to keep going right there. There is something to be said about, even if it's written, the ability to quickly go through your brain, figure out what's going to work with this beat that literally just came on, and then getting on time and staying on time.
Yeah.
That's a skill in
It
itself.
is, and it's sometimes even hard, even on music that you've already made.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, look at Lil Wayne. He's got so much music, and there's a reason why he struggles because,
Because he's got so much.
like, how do you expect someone to remember everything? It's
Well,
impossible.
Especially
Like, you gotta be so smart and down to like the pen, like when it comes to remembering those things. Like,
according to Lil Wayne, though, he freestyles all of his music.
you are right, but there are some
Really?
that he has written.
Like early music he was
Early music,
writing.
yep.
Yeah, at first when
Yep.
he was doing Hot Boys and on the 400 Degrees album, that stuff was written. But then he said he did get to a point where he didn't want to write anymore, so he took all of his music, he took his notebook, he recorded everything that was in his notebook, and then after that he just stopped writing.
Yep.
And everything since then, he says, is freestyled. Right? There's no reason not to believe him.
Right.
But so you got to think.
He does look like a gremlin.
The
so.
consistent body of work that he has, the amount of music he's put out, if most of that is freestyled,
Oh, that's
the
insane.
ability to remember that would be
You can't.
almost impossible.
You
He says
can't.
he forgets lyrics all the time, and he has, if he's gonna do a song he hasn't done in a long time, he has to like look up the lyrics and
Sure.
review them, and that makes
Yep.
sense.
It does. It does. I'm not big into like the music stuff because the most I do is karaoke, and the lyrics are on the screen from me.
That helps.
Which we gotta get back into.
We do got to go back.
Now
what a
that I
great
know
time.
Peach is a singer, I
Yes.
definitely want to hear him do some karaoke. What's
I
your
do too.
go-to karaoke songs?
See, I don't have a go-to, but I will say every time Darren here has done Save Me by Jelly Roll,
Yeah.
that's always been a good one. I wouldn't mind doing that.
wanna get up
I don't
there?
think I could. But if I could go to anything, this is gonna sound crazy. Probably Michael Jackson song or something.
Ooh,
Like,
okay.
What you
I
mean crazy?
since we know that bar can get a little
You trying to make
crazy
people love you?
sometimes.
What Michael Jackson song do you think you might do?
I don't know. There's so many good ones. Oh man.
Bro, you do Man in the Mirror.
Man in the Mirror.
That's a good
I can
one.
see myself doing that.
Although, yeah, I could see that in a karaoke setting. That would get the place going.
Dude, yeah.
It's
I mean,
hard-
really,
it's
any
hard.
Michael
any
Jackson
any
song.
Michael song would
That's
get him
true.
Any
going.
Michael.
But he hit Man in the Mirror and that last step when he's getting just wanted the build up at the end.
Right.
Yeah, that place will.
If you
They'll
can pull
scream
it
with
off,
you.
that'd be great. Or Bad, of course, is
Oh.
gonna get the place going.
Yep.
Thriller.
No.
Everyone's gonna dance on
Thriller.
that floor,
You know
baby.
Thriller. If people go crazy, Cupid Shuffle. Yeah, people are going crazy. There's Thriller. Yeah, you know it.
Now, do you guys think? First of all, do you think Michael Jackson is guilty of what he was accused of? And then I have a follow-up
Ooh,
question.
Bobby.
to
I'm
that.
gonna let Peach answer that first, because. Oof.
Do I think he's guilty of What he was charged for?
what he was accused of. Molesting
Yep.
young boys.
Get close to the mic so
Yeah,
everyone can
get
hear
up
you.
in
No,
here.
I'm thinking this one. Yes. Now, this is where a lot of people are going to look at me very differently, right? When you have, this is going to be even weirder. When you have somebody like MJ that got accused of something like that happening, right? Most people would be like, oh, I'm not going to listen to his music anymore, right?
Right.
There's a difference between the music and what they did.
That was
You
my
could
follow-up
hate
question.
them
That's
as a
100%
person.
true.
You don't have to like them as a person and what they did. Because obviously I don't condone in any of that by far. But his music, phenomenal. I'm not going to stop listening to a legend because of something like that. It's the same with like people like with beef or whatever it might be with rapper to rapper
still
or
listen to R.
genre
Kelly
to
music.
genre. Like it's just
You guys are
you
answering
can't
my
stop.
question right now.
Like
'cause
that's it's like a lot of things. You just gonna stop because of that happening? No, that's not what we were not trained, but that's not what we learned. That's not how we grew up. That's just what the new generation wants you to feel. That's what the new generation wants you to do. Not listen and not follow. Well, of course we're not gonna follow, but I'm not gonna stop listening.
Right.
You know?
I'm going to tell you no. Michael's innocent.
Really?
you don't believe
No.
the accusations against Michael.
No. Not for
innocent.
not for a
Okay,
minute.
Yeah, you said no. Yeah.
So my
reason
follow-up
being-
question was, so if you believe those types of things, does it make you stop listening to them?
No.
And it sounds like I got both of your answers already. You say no. You say no.
Because there's so many others, like you said.
But I'll
R.
tell
Kelly,
you why. Let me tell you
MJ,
why I believe
Diddy,
Michael's innocent.
Like, there's a joke between Diddy, and then there's the facts.
There's Chris
The facts are
Brown.
on paper.
There's-
It just came
yeah.
out in court. Like there's
Right.
lists. You can go read it. You should. I mean, if you're gonna do a fact check, you probably should. But I'm not gonna stop listening.
Let
to
me
certain
tell you
music.
why I think MJ is innocent. Because the very first time that happened, it was debunked. The first kid that came out and said it didn't happen. So if that's debunked, then it's all fake.
Okay.
And on the off chance that it isn't, shame on you parents for selling your kids.
So this first one that was debunked, do you think that was just a money grab by the parents trying to get some money, or do you think there was a larger thing at play, people telling those parents to say that for whatever reason?
It could have been some. Oh, man, now we're kind of getting into conspiracy stuff.
I know, I love that.
Yeah, it literally is.
So the record label really had it out for Michael Jackson.
Yeah, they did.
And I believe they had a lot to do with the whole setup with the children and the things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he was very eccentric. He was different by a lot of people's standards. But what did he fucking want? Love everybody.
And that was
Be good to everybody. What do we want, man?
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And
Everybody love everybody.
That's it. If we did, this world would be such a better place. It's just amazing how people
divide.
can't seem to understand that's all this man wanted. Have you seen when people run up on stage and hug him during his concerts?
Yeah.
What does he do?
He hugs them back.
What happens when you do that to other shows? When people run up on stage to hug you, what happens?
Usually you get bum brushed by security.
Exactly. I'm saying that there was a
Yeah.
This man was different in all aspects.
Yeah.
And if you believe that he did it, I am mad at you. We're all entitled to our own opinions.
Yeah, exactly. That's the huge
And-
thing. A lot of
and-
people
and I can
don't
accept
understand is
that.
everyone's entitled to their own opinion. Not everyone is entitled.
Right.
Exactly. That's what it is.
I can accept it. And I love discussing.
Yep, me too.
On this, no matter what you put in front of me, it won't change my mind. I'm diehard on Michael Jackson.
Did you ever watch the documentary?
I did.
I did not.
I watched a lot of different ones. And there are some that make you go, oh my God. But if you stick true to what you believe, And I believe since the first one was mythical, they all were.
All right.
No, you are. Yeah. Like,
So that's my opinion.
yeah.
And it's a great conversation.
It is. It is.
So, and do you listen to the music still? Fuck yeah. I listen to Michael Jackson every day. I listen to R. Kelly almost every day. I listen to some Diddy songs every day, or something Diddy had to do because dude was involved with so much music.
You got a whole pedo playlist, huh?
I do, bro. It's the most beautiful. Y'all would love that shit.
Label
If you want me to send it to you, just go ahead and say it right here.
yeah,
I'll send you
I'll
that
send
shit.
you my number right now.
I'll send you that list.
It's called Epstein Party.
Bro, but it's great music. I feel. What about you? Do you stop listening to R. Kelly because he did that shit?
I don't think you necessarily have to stop listening to their music because, I mean, like we said, we have a long list of people that we came up off the top of our heads.
And
Michael
we grew
Jackson,
up off
R.
of.
Kelly,
Chris Brown.
If it was an
Brown.
inspiration or Chris Brown, oh my God, for his dancing, everything. Like I was huge into that. That's just where we were as kids. Like, and I still look at him as like one of an inspiration. Like I wish I could dance like him. Like
Mystical is in prison right now for rape, and he's my favorite No Limit artist. I
Sure.
wish he would have been there last night on the Versus channel or the Versus competition.
Yes, things like
you know,
that.
like
Yeah.
I still listen to Mystical on a regular basis. I love Mystical. SPM, South Park
SPM, I
Mexican.
listen to, still
You
to
know
this
him?
day.
No.
Yep.
Dude,
You got
I
to
haven't.
listen
big
to
fan
SPM.
of him. He's in prison right now
Yep.
for I think dating an underage girl, having sex with her, whatever. I don't remember.
What about
all the
I think it
Akon?
was
details,
something
but-
like that. Yep.
Dude,
Do you remember he got in trouble?
did he?
Who?
Oh, I
Akon
do remember.
with
Didn't
the
he have
underage
like
girl?
some girl lap dancing on him or
Yeah.
something?
And he was at the club, and it was a 21 and over club,
Right?
and this girl was in there,
Yeah.
and he got busted with her, and she was under.
I remember a
That's-
story kind of like this.
That's
I don't remember what
that's
it
a thing. Like, if he didn't know this girl in advance,
Yeah.
right, some random girl in a 21 plus club, I don't fault him for that at all.
Okay, I don't
would
either.
he
That's why I was-
assume why would he assume she's under 21 in
With
this
everybody
club?
there
Exactly.
should be checking everything.
Exactly.
If he knew her in advance, that's a different thing.
Right.
Yep.
Right. But like, I don't really fault him for that situation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That could be an honest mistake.
100%.
Yeah, and
100%.
there are a
And
lot
that
of
shit
people
does
that
happen.
follow in those honest mistakes.
And that does happen.
Positions.
Yeah, that does happen. It's not that that's going to be the scapegoat and the get out for everything,
No.
but
Right.
in that situation, I believe that was, dude, it would have, how would you, what are you going to say? Let me see your ID after you got ID'd at the door and you're wearing
That's
the
how I feel
21
nowadays,
bracelet?
though.
It fucking
gonna
sucks,
lie,
but you
man.
have to almost.
It's like,
it's
God.
horrible. People are trying to do anything to get over on people.
Or just
It's very
get
easy to
quick
get a
dollar
fake
just to
ID.
screw someone
for
over.
sure.
It's like, what?
Right.
That's people's whole lives people are fucking with when they do that fake shit.
No,
Yeah.
You know, so
it's gross. It's a lot of things.
yeah, it ain't cool.
Yeah.
And I know cool.
Definitely.
You know, cool.
I do know things that are cool and things that aren't. That is not cool.
Oh.
You're cool.
Oh, okay. I appreciate that. Now I agree. Yeah.
Why don't you guys let us
I agree
know
on all
in
that.
the comments if you think that when somebody is accused of that stuff, if you have to stop listening to their music, if you feel like, or if you have made the choice
Yeah.
to stop listening to Michael Jackson or R. Kelly or people like that because of these things, or if you think, I can separate the person from the music,
Yeah,
from
for
the
sure.
art.
You know, I think that's a great question and a great thing to say. And I think the studio audience is going to approve of that one. They're going to really love that one.
Definitely
Let's see.
gonna love
Studio
it.
audience, what do you think of that?
They like the question.
They did.
We didn't have to do crickets. That's just nice.
No, they're here tonight.
They're
in
here.
full force.
They're live.
The Hola Bud Podcast is filmed in front of a live studio audience.
We are.
What else you guys got on your agenda lately?
We're gonna keep rolling with this podcast, no matter what anybody tries to say or do.
Oh.
That's what I
I
got.
mean, yeah.
We're gonna do it.
Yeah.
Big things popping.
The
That's
Hola
good.
Bud
I hope
Podcast
so.
every Monday at 7
Every Monday,
a.m.
tune in.
7 a.m. Get your new Hola Bud fix.
Make
If you
sure you
haven't subscribe now.
Hola Bud on.
Share with your friends.
Do that, because that's ultimately what's going to make everybody famous, including you guys, because there isn't one episode that goes through where we're not so thankful for each and every one of you that take time out of your day to listen to us, to watch us, and you guys don't have, well, you might have an idea of how much we appreciate you, and it's real. It's not just words out of a mouth. It's real. It's heartfelt. So thank you all.
Absolutely.
Go
ahead.
I want to second that. I want to actually tie into that a little bit. A lot of the support. It feels like when it comes to Minnesota, there's a lot of lacking when it comes to that. I think what it is there's a lot of people supporting the wrong, not necessarily the wrong people. It's just there's not a lot of others helping others help. There's a lot of supporting the wrong people, meaning if it's like, let's just put in for an example. What should we use? Like this napkin, right? Let's say I invested in that. No one's really wanting to invest in us for some reason because they don't think we're gonna blow up or we're gonna go places or
we're not instantaneous.
It's like we got to start somewhere, and that's where we all started, and that's where we're all gonna get if we help or get help with you guys. I've learned that a lot when it came to like this music. It's not what you know, it's who you know, and I feel like when you got a good select people around you, especially people supporting you, you get farther, and then you get into open doors, and you learn more, and you grow, and then that's just where things happen, and you don't even notice it. It just happens. If it all could be a joke one day, and then be real the next, and that's what we really are here for. We want this stuff.
That's it. Yeah. This all started as me and Bobby just saying we're going to run a podcast one day,
and that's kind of what you were told me. Yeah,
and
it just kind of was this joke.
Then it kind of fizzed out a little bit, and then he messaged me and says, "You ready to do that podcast?" Yep. I'm like, "Sure." He's like, "I'll be there in a half hour."
Yeah.
What? Beautiful,
that's
bro.
Awesome.
And now
that's really beautiful.
Thankfully, I don't have an addictive personality, but this is my drug of choice right now. The Hola Bud Podcast.
Everyone's got a drug of choice.
I want to see this thing do so good for so many people. I want it to be a platform for people. I want people to find a story within the people who we're talking about that they can fucking get down with.
If they can
can relate to it. Yeah.
Even just vibe to
and like, you keep my Snap stuff open on the side so people can reach out. And I love that. And that's always on. I don't sleep at night. So I don't care what time it is, day, night, anything, I answer it. So that's always an open door for any of you guys or
Same
girls
here.
or parents
People
or
that really
kids
know.
or whatever you guys, whoever listens.
Yep.
So
As always, we'll have Darren's Snapchat in the description. We'll have my Facebook. Hit us up on our social media choices. We'll put a link to his video that we were talking about earlier and also a link to his link tree, which will bring you to all of his stuff, SoundCloud, YouTube, Apple
All that
Music.
stuff.
So whatever you're
the
using.
old, the new.
You can find him. And we're definitely going to work on getting Peach back into a booth or in front of a microphone where he can record one way or another. We're going to get some music done. We're going to put it out, have you back on the podcast, talk some more.
We will.
And we're going to promote the shit out of it.
I'd love that.
It's going to be awesome.
Not to mention the getting back on the podcast. Words are hard. I'd love to get back on the podcast.
I know you're
feel like
starstruck. It's just me, buddy.
You're good.
Yeah, we'll have you
but
back
I feel like
on
I have
soon.
a lot I could say and relate to.
Absolutely.
I'd love to get more music out there too.
Do you have more you want to say right now?
No, not so much.
Well, then
I'm just hoping everyone enjoyed.
Yeah.
Really, that's just all.
That seems like a great place to end this one.
Yeah.
So you guys out
Appreciate
there,
everyone.
thank you so much for tuning in. This is Lil Peach. That's my best friend, Bobby. I'm Darren.
This is Darren.
Thank you
This
guys
is
for
good.
tuning in.
Peace.
Deuces.